2563 հեռախոսահամարով։
Ողջույն հարգելի հեռուստադիտողներ, եթերում կրկին Hollywood 101 հեռուստահաղորդաշարն է։ Հաղորդաշար, որի հյուրերն են հոլիվուդյան շոու բիզնեսի ներկայացուցիչներ, ագենտներ, պրոդյուսերներ, մենեջերներ։ Հետևեք մեր ծրագրերին եւ դուք ձեռ կբերեք շատ կարեւոր տեղեկություններ ձեր իսկ կարիերայի համար։ Եվ կցանկանայի միջև մեր ծրագրին անցնելը շնորհակալություն հայտնել Hollywood Hair Studio-ին։ Hollywood Hair Studio, որը գտնվում է 5300 Hollywood Boulevard-ի վրա, գնացեք եւ գեղեցկացեք հոլիվուդյան ոճով եւ տրամադրությամբ։ Եվ իհարկե, մեկ այլ կարևոր հայտարարություն, վաճառում է գիշերային ակումբ, որտեղ ովքեր ցանկանում են ձեռք բերել գիշերային ակումբ, հնարավորություն ունեն շատ մատչելի գնով գնել այս ակումբը։ Եվ այսպիսով ցանկանում եմ ներկայացնել արդեն մեր պատվավոր հյուրին։ Մեր հյուրն է այսօր աշխարհի կատարողական արվեստների առաջնության պրեզիդենտ Griff O'Neil-ը։ Hi, Mr. Griff.
How are you? Glad
Good.
to be here. This is wonderful. I love the studio.
Thank you. This is the most biggest studio for Armenian community in LA.
Terrific. That's great. And I love the title, Hollywood 101. What a great title.
That's what it is.
That's
Hollywood
right.
101, how the people have to start their own career. So, Mr. Griff, I just introduced who is our guest today, and I know about you a lot of stuff.
Right.
And I know you more than 10 years. But please, let's share with our viewers about your past.
Sure.
How you start your own career in entertainment business.
Right. Well, fine. And first of all, thank you and all the viewers for watching this show. Hollywood is the entertainment capital of the world. And for many years, I was running the Miss Universe pageant, which is a beauty pageant. And at that time, it was on CBS, fully sponsored by Procter & Gamble, and we did the Miss Teen USA, USA, and Universe.
That's how many years ago was?
Oh, it's too many.
Too many.
But what was interesting is with Miss Universe, we made it a traveling road show. In other words, the Miss Universe telecast and pageant would be held in a different country because those countries wanted to promote tourism and so forth, particularly to benefit the American viewers. So as I traveled around when we did the Miss Universe pageants, because it's a beauty pageant and there's no talent involved. In other words, it's just swimwear, evening gown, and
just
interviews.
Gorgeous, beautiful ladies.
Just beautiful, beautiful girls. So what we would do is we would go to the countries and we would audition and find their best talent, representative of that country or culture or whatever.
And what's happened with the models? You traveling around the world and pick up, let's say somebody come best model or
yes,
what's
well,
happened with that?
well, what we did, which is what I do now too with this company, we license countries to organizing bodies. It's very similar to what the IOC does with the Olympics or the World Cup, obviously Miss Universe. In other words, somebody in that country has the rights to do the selection of the team that goes on to the ultimate competition. So at any rate, with this, I saw great talent all around the world. It was magnificent. And then in 1984, right here in Los Angeles, was the Olympics. And that's when it dawned on us, everything is done for sports, athletes, endorsements, commercials, agents, managers. Sports and athletes make all the money, nothing for the talent. So that's when we decided, let's have an Olympics for talent. It had never been done before.
Հարգելի հեռուստադիտողներ, իմ հյուրը նոր ներկայացրեց, թե ինչպես է սկսել աշխարհի կատարողական արվեստների առաջնությունը, որը ունի արդեն օլիմպիական կարգավիճակ. How many years? Already 13 years.
This is our 14th year.
14 years.
Yes.
Միջև այդ մեր հյուրը եղել է շոու բիզնեսի մեջ, գեղեցկության մրցույթների ղեկավար եւ you was some producer for films too? For a movie?
Yes, we've done productions for television series, shows, specials, etc. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ուրեմն մեր հյուրը շատ երկար տարիներ աշխատել է իհարկե հոլիվուդյան շոու բիզնեսի մեջ, հեռուստաընկերություններում եւ ֆիլմերի, հեռուստասերիալների production-ի մեջ է եղել եւ վերջի վերջով քանի որ պատտվելով ամբողջ աշխարհում եւ եկել հանգել են այն գաղափարին, որ ժամանակն է արդեն ստեղծել մրցույթ, որը կունենա օլիմպիական կարգավիճակ արվեստագետների համար։ What includes that? Singing, dancing,
Yes,
modeling?
there's 6 categories of
6
competition,
categories.
and it's singing, acting, modeling, instrumentalist, variety arts, and dancers.
What includes in variety art?
Variety arts is anything that's not the other 5. In other words, it's like magicians, jugglers,
Okay.
hula hoop, things like that. And what's interesting, because this had never been done before 14 years ago, I went to like the Grammy Awards, and I met with the president and found out what they did, the categories of music that they had. I went all around the United States and parts of Europe to find out what dancing categories. So that's how we were able to put the various styles of competition within a
You
category.
did a long time research and analyze
8 years.
8 years. Հարգելի ուսուցիչներ 8 տարի research-ից հետո հանգել են այն կարծիքի, որ պետք է արդեն ժամանակն է եկել արվեստագետների համար ստեղծել օլիմպիադա։ Այս օլիմպիադայում ես արդեն 10 տարի է այս կազմակերպության անդամ եմ եւ ասեմ, որ ոչ թե միայն երկրներն են ներկայացվում, այլ հնարավորություն կա ամեն մի արտիստի ներկայանալու ավելի քան 150 ժյուրի անդամների առջև։ In this competition, I just tell in Armenian, in this competition, not only like Olympic, we represent our countries and cultures. What the main goal? Why artists have to be there? What they can get?
Well, you know, we started this and wanted to make it Olympic style because everybody understands the Olympics.
Yes.
So with this, we were able to absolutely have like gold, silver, and bronze medals. But the real situation in this is exposing any aspiring talent from around the world to agents, managers, casting directors, film producers, music industry representatives. Those are the judges. It's not like the Olympics where it can be political.
Oh, okay.
These judges are the people from the industry, and they're looking to hire people. But you got to be good. You got to have talent. And we bring in judges from New York, Nashville, and Hollywood to do the judging.
Okay, I want to watch that material we have, that's DVD, and then we come back to
Very
studio.
good.
Խնդրում եմ ցուցադրել տեսանյութը, եթե հնարավոր է։
You can't stop the beat.
Հարգելի հեռուստադիտողներ, դուք քիչ առաջ դիտեցիք աշխարհի կատարողական արվեստների առաջնության անցած տարիների որոշ հատվածներ։ Mr. Griff, before we continue our main conversation, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Where you cut your hair?
Oh. I rarely have to cut it because I have no hair left.
But you still have some.
Yeah. I get it done at a local
Okay.
shop near me.
We have a gift certificate.
Oh, how great.
Yeah, Hollywood Hair Studio.
There you go.
You're from Hollywood. You should cut your hair in
Ab-
Hollywood Hair Studio.
I will do it.
That's a
I
gift
will do it.
certificate.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very
This
much.
Is great.
Hollywood Hair Studio.
Yes.
5300 Hollywood Boulevard. Go and have a Hollywood energy and Hollywood beauty style.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Mr. Griff, so we just watched the footages.
And wasn't it fun? We got to see talent from all over the world, just some of the past.
I think that more than
champ-
50 countries.
Yes, yeah.
And հարգելի հեռուստադիտողներ ավելացնեմ, որ Գրիֆ Օնիլը միակ օլիմպիադայի նախագահն ա եղել աշխարհի վրա, որ ընդունել է Ղարաբաղը որպես անկախ երկիր, թույլ տվել, որպեսզի մասնակցի մրցույթին. I just talk about the Karabakh. You was the first president of Olympic who accept Karabakh like independent country.
Yes.
So Armenians, I'm sure they appreciate that,
Yes.
and we're proud for our small country
Absolutely.
there. You see, past 2 years ago, talents from Karabakh.
Yes.
And we're hoping this year government has to send
Right.
another talents.
Well, it would be wonderful. Yeah.
And what else contestant can get from World Championships of Performing Arts?
Well, you know, let me tell you first of all about the Olympics, because we pattern. The Olympics is held every 4 years. The World Championships held every year. The Olympics sometimes has judges and political problems.
Yes.
As I mentioned, our judges are all from the industry. The other thing is that the Olympics gives gold, silver, and bronze medals. Well, we do that also, but within various age groups The juniors are ages 5 to 15.
5 to 15.
Seniors are 16 and over. It's like figure skating. And we give trophies and plaques after the elimination of rounds. In other words, there's 3 eliminations of rounds, and they get something at every round, those who advance further. The great thing that we love is the fact we are the only international event, even the Olympics, that also gives prestigious scholarships. We very much believe in education and training. You see, it's just, it's like a doctor, physician. They never stop learning. They have to keep training. And an artist can never stop learning and training. And what we give is 120,000 US in scholarships.
Let me tell that in Armenian.
Yeah.
Հարգելի հեռուստադիտողներ, մրցույթին մասնակցելը միայն ոչ թե դուք մասնակցում եւ ներկայացնում եք մեր երկրները, Հայաստանը կամ Արցախը, եւ ոչ թե միայն ներկայանում եք հոլիվուդյան շոու բիզնեսի ներկայացուցիչների առջև, ագենտներ, մենեջերներ, այլ հնարավորություն կա ստանալու $120,000 scholarship, որը տալիս է where do you have to start in New York?
Yes, we give $100,000 US in scholarships to the Conservatory for Film and Television in New York, and then $20,000 to the famous Millennium Dance Complex right over here in North Hollywood, where Britney Spears, Diddy, everybody rehearses and trains.
Հարգելի հեռուստադիտողներ, տեսնում եք ինչքան մեծ հնարավորություններ է տալիս մրցույթը, մրցույթին մասնակցելու համար ձեռք բերեք շատ մեծ հնարավորություններ, իհարկե սկսելու ձեր միջազգային կարիերան։ And who usually that's agent managers coming to the competition?
Yes, and what happens, it's an 8-day event. It's a lot of activities that goes on. And the first activity is like the Olympics. We have an opening ceremonies where all the teams representing their nations dressed in national costume and somebody in the front carrying their nation's flag. And it's a beautiful, colorful ceremony. And that kicks off all the activities. Then we have 4 hours of educational seminars. We bring in the top agents, managers, record labels to come in and speak and give information. And what's great is this is accurate information. This is information from people who are really doing the job and looking for people. And then we have rounds of eliminations, the competitions start, and then it narrows down to the finalists. But we have an afternoon also of what we call go-sees. And this is a great time. Every single contestant, we go into a big, huge room. We have like 50 or 60 tables. And every contestant can go around
and meet personally the agent and manager.
They can leave their demo reels, they can leave their DVDs or CDs, but they get to meet them because with judging, they watch the competition and contestants. They may only be there 4-hour period, so they don't see everybody else. So this is a time for the contestants to see as many agents.
There's a great opportunity for me to live and more than 100 judge and agent manager who then changing artist life.
That's right.
So we spoke today about investment. So usually how much artists have to spend or invest on career? And what's the experience?
Well, you know, it depends upon the talent, raw talent that a person has, but also the coach. You see, training takes an awful lot of money, work, and experience. As an example, here in the United States, let's take sports, figure skaters.
Okay.
A figure skater costs them around $60,000 US for training, costumes, makeup, travel, competition fees, etc. That's expensive.
Of course.
But you see, with artists, it may be less, it may be more, but it depends upon where they live, what access they have to coaches and so forth. But the one thing that your viewers and aspiring talent should understand, it takes money, energy, and time. Nothing is free. They've got to invest in themselves because they become the brand. They have to market themselves. It's their own business.
Exactly. Look like jewelry companies.
Exactly.
They hire best designer they buy gold, the rent, license fee, everything, and they're making beautiful jewelry,
Yeah.
and they're looking where's the exhibition, flying Las Vegas, losing money in a gambling,
Right.
and they're spending money,
That's
and
right.
then who have to buy?
Yeah.
Same thing for artists. You have to spend for your songwriter, music, composer, recording, and photos, all the stuff you have to
Everything.
make your package for actors, models, for everybody. So that's have to be some kind of investment for yourself.
But it never stops. All the big famous actors, they keep training. They keep going to
Of
acting
course, because
coaches.
every 6 months they're changed. They need
Yes.
new pictures.
Yes.
Why I talk about this, because I meet some parents that say, oh, we spent $700 for photo headshot, and then $2,000 for school, and then we have to sit and wait. I say, what you accepting? When you go open restaurant, you spend another 500,000, and you need a good coach, a good cook,
Yes,
and nice
yes.
music, advertising, another 2 years, another 200,000. So, but this is completely different thing, but same thing. You have to invest for
Right.
your brand name.
Just like a medical doctor, they have to spend a lot of money for school, college, graduate school, internship, and then investment in their office, training, hiring people, etc. So nothing is free.
Հարգելի հեռուստադիտողներ, ցանկացած բիզնեսի մեջ կա investment, թե դերասանների համար, թե ոսկերիչների, թե ցանկացած բիզնեսի մեջ անպայման պետք է լինի investment, եւ առանց investment-ի ոչ մի քայլեր չեք կարող անել։ Իսկ ինչպես Mr. Griff, if some people, some contestants, some viewers trying to be in a competition, they can find a good coaches there, the possible
At the event,
at the event.
oh, the best. Absolutely the best. For example, even on our advisory board is probably the top acting coach in the world, singing coach. He has coached Michael Jackson on up to the biggest stars. So that's the type of people we try to find to come. But you know what? Those type of people are also looking for what we call diamonds in the rough. They want to help people with their career.
Because their prestige also,
That's
they're
right.
not taking anybody.
Exactly.
So before they go to competition, they needed some kind of classes, some experience.
Exactly.
Because then, oh, there I have a name. I'm coaching
Yeah.
Michael Jackson. I'm coaching Elton John.
Right.
His voice not really good. He's
Right.
needed some kind of training.
Yes. But let me also give some advice to aspiring artists. You know, sometimes a singer says, I'm just going to focus on singing. Well, if they could get training in singing, dancing, and acting, that gives them more possibilities and opportunities to get work. There's so many people who are great singers, but have a television series and don't sing at all. They act. You have dancers who may also be great singers, and they're just singing.
Exactly, like
Yeah.
Dmitry Dichenko. He was
Yes.
last week. He was our guest.
yeah.
He was a guitar player. He was a
Beautiful classical guitarist.
yeah. But you see, in a competition, he's got contract with agent and he's
Yes.
in a movie. Եթե քիչ հարգելի հեռուստադիտողներ, նախորդ մեր հյուրն էր անցած շաբաթվա Դիմիտր Դիչենկոն, որը մասնակցում էր նույն մրցույթին, ուղարկի որպես գիտարիստ, գիտարիստ եւ իհարկե արդեն սկսեց իր միջազգային կարիերան շոու բիզնեսի մեջ, ֆիլմերի մեջ։ Եթե դուք ունեք ցանկացած հարցեր, կարող եք զանգահարել 877 999 2563 հեռախոսահամարով։ So I just tell them.
Good.
We have 1 minute.
Okay.
Last thing, what you you can share with us.
Right. I just want to tell you, after 14 years, this is the only World Championships for Talent, and we're very proud of it. And of course, you have been to the event, and you were a contestant.
Yes.
And look at you now, what you're doing, what you've grown to be. But again, it depends upon the individual. They have to be determined to want to do something. You can't just stand on a corner expect somebody to find you. That's why the World Championships is so successful, because you come to Hollywood, to the World Championships, we bring Hollywood to you.
In these 10 years, do you have any problem with my English?
Never. I remember when I first met you, you spoke no English. And
Հարգելի
now look
հեռուստադիտողներ,
at
առաջի
you.
անգամ երբ որ հանդիպեցի Գրիֆոնելին 10 տարի առաջ, ինչ որ ասում ես ուղարկի մեծ ժպիտով նայում եմ երեսին։ Պատասխաններ սպասում ես գլուխս էի շարժում, բայց այսօր արդեն կարողանում եմ լավ թե վատ իմ կապերը ստեղծել եւ իհարկե համագործակցել իմ հարգարժան հյուրի հետ եւ մնացած մարդկանց հետ։ Thank you very much, Mr.
Thank you. I appreciate it and thank the viewers.
Thank you very much. Կհանդիպենք հաջորդ շաբաթ նույն ժամին, նույն ալիքով։ Հաջողություն. You can say bye.
Goodbye.